says, I might have a squeeze. Not very confident start there.
He might
not a great start.
Perfect athlete to wear in college. You are so
A lot of white guys we're talking about.
Yeah.
I think
Jimmer Fredette,
Relevant. Jimmer Fredette.
NRA sponsor, Mr. Ja Morant. Oh, God.
Hello, friends.
Oh, that sounded excellent.
Oh,
Can I take over for Jim when he retires?
wow.
Sure.
Chris, let's hear it.
Only
Or,
to
Joey.
say hello, friends. I don't have anything else.
Joey,
Hello,
let's hear it.
friends.
Joey.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Hello, friends.
Hello, friends.
Nice warm timbre in there for Joe.
Yeah.
Boy, you pronounced it right.
Gentlemen, welcome to the Wish. Let's go. Three Brothers-in-Law, so stupid. It's Masters Week, guys. Episode 87, like Travis Kelce. Hey, how about that?
Okay.
Okay, sports podcast for the morons by the morons. We love each other, guys. I love my two brothers-in-law. The only podcast in the entire freaking world. Sports podcast by three brothers-in-law. Go check. No one has corrected us. Also, the 127th sports podcast in the great country of Ghana.
Have we updated? Have we got an update on that? Are we still 127?
No.
I don't know. We need Carlos to email us again. We didn't necessarily go and ask Carlos to email us to begin with. So I don't know how he picks out who from the ranks of the Ghanaian
Podcast marketplace.
peoples. Yeah, he winds up reaching out to. But hopefully, fingers crossed, he'll hear this and reach back.
He's going door to door in Ghana asking about their podcast listening habits. Whenever you're listening, however you're listening, thank you so much. Shows drop every Friday. Be sure to follow on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all the fun piece of sports content. Guys, I have some bad news. We were not nominated for a sports Emmy.
Are we sure?
Shit.
Are we sure it didn't get lost in the mail? They seem like the sort that mails.
No, I haven't checked yet. So
the sort that makes.
Yes. So here's to next year, guys. Sports Emmy. We had to keep up with Dan Patrick, Ernie Johnson, I think Scott Van Pelt. The three dumb fucks from Colorado didn't make it. So go tell your local representative how horseshit that is.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's like local government. Yeah? Anyway, guys, I'm the third turd. We got Juice Boy Joe, Mr. Paul Pelletier, the professor himself.
Got it this time.
Yeah, guys, what are we drinking? It's Masters Week. College basketball is over. Springtime is here. It's windy as fuck here. Dude, blown away.
Oh my
Dude,
God,
it's so
it's
annoying.
windy. Middle school had their first baseball game today, and unfortunately, I'm not coaching this year. Unfortunately, I'm not coaching this year. I really miss it, but I had to let it go with the shift up to the big school
promotion, the big chair
school,
now.
and so I had to do that. But yeah, considering there's no grass on the field. That's a problem. Yeah, when wind picks up, that sucks. Sitting out there watching that game today.
Yeah, not ideal.
Man, the wind is bad right now.
Is it just dry dirt and just
dirt? And I'm just pulling it out. It was still in my beard, and it's just They won. So shout out to the middle school starting off 1-0. Good job, boys.
That a boy. What are we drinking?
Boys.
All right, I'm still staying light, so I thought something that would be really nice, refreshing. Got myself a little bottle of Tito's, and I'm mixing it with some seltzers.
Oh,
all right, so having some nice light Tito's
vodka soda.
Yeah, in my sweet Ballerina aluminum cup. I steal one every single
Pepsi
time.
Center.
Every single time Pepsi. You're right, but Ballerina's done a lot of cool stuff there, and these cups are the best.
Yeah.
So, yes, cheers, boys.
Cheers, Chris. Can you beat a little tits up? And so
I'm having the same thing as Joey, just without the Tito's. Let's go.
This guy dry as a bone. You think you're better than us? You just think you're better than us.
Mandelbaum.
There you go. Seinfeld references will never die. Guys, I have a tickle. You know what that means.
You got
Tickle for the dickle?
I got a little dickle.
We haven't had dickle on this show in a long time.
Gotta talk about some dickle that we're giving out here before long, boys.
Guys, we have a sports doc and so much going on in the spring. What else we got? Squeeze of the week, Moron Mountain, claim to shame. We have a Masters specialty, big potato, and some Masters trivia. So if you like golf, tune in. If you don't like golf,
glad you're here.
In. Yeah.
Glad you're here, friends.
Guys, let's jump into March Madness. It is over. Florida, Houston. Florida reigns supreme. The defensive stop at the end by Florida. Houston had 20 seconds. Not my favorite game. It was a little hectic, but good defense here and there.
Yeah.
Season's over. Florida deserves it.
It's refreshing to watch.
They do.
Defense, actually.
It was. It was
like there is no defense in basketball. We're going to talk about that more in a second when we hit the NBA. But it's nice to see guys actually try, and hustle and close out. Yeah. I mean, Clayton, that last closeout on that 3 was epic. And I've never seen a more like heart-wrenching way to lose a game than that dude who went up to shoot that. Was that Uzan?
Yeah.
Went up to shoot it, couldn't shoot it, so they had to toss it into the ground and then just box out. Just box out everybody so they couldn't touch it and just watch the ball roll away from him as the clock expires. Oh, well, I've never seen a game end like that.
And they had a timeout. He was able to drop a play, walk it up. They double teamed on the right there. Oh, they did. It wasn't going to be a good look even if he got it off.
Yeah. No, they should have, I don't know why they were going for the win. You go down, you have plenty of time to go tie the game. And then their defense is outstanding. But, they're always just hucking up threes, and they're not a three-point shooting team, which is also another thing that I like to see. I like to see teams that don't rely on the three-pointer and actually have to, go down low. And Houston, I'm surprised they lost because they're just like a team of just grown-ass men. Yes. They had like a 26-year-old on that team. Like every single dude on there was just ripped. You see that they all ran the mile and their average mile time was like 5.1 minutes or something. I was
their average mile for a team?
Oh, shit.
Oh,
yeah.
gosh.
It's absurd.
It's not messing around.
But,
They now have 3 football titles and 3 basketball titles. Greatest college all around?
I'd have to look that up.
In the debate? Well-rounded school?
Yeah. I mean, I guess they'd have to be. Because I don't think Michigan didn't win with the Fab Five.
Duke doesn't get any basketball. North Carolina doesn't.
No, Alabama's starting to come up now, so that they will have a national championship with Nate Oates.
Give Bill Belichick a couple of years with North Carolina, then let's come back to this.
No, he'll be dead.
Yeah,
his girlfriend will have maybe graduated.
Dude, okay. Speaking of
fingers
Duke,
crossed.
Speaking of Duke, before the Final Four happened, God, that was gut wrenching. I put so much money on Duke before the tournament to win the. To win it all, and then blowing a 12-point lead, being up by 6 with 30 seconds left, and then just not scoring in the last 2 minutes of the game. Cooper Flagg, oh God, I wanted to see it so bad. I wanted to see him go on and win because he just won the Player of the Year as a freshman. There's I think there's only 2 others to do that or 3 others to do that. So I mean that's incredible. But what a choke job, Duke. That was horrififf.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you do?
I mean, what is there to be said? Like don't give up a 7-0 run in 90 seconds when you've got the game closed out.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Cooper Flagg the next day was out on the range. You guys see that little video? He just out, just chipping away. Good for him.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He's gonna be the first pick in the draft. He's like, whatever.
Yeah, I'm a millionaire. I got my college experience.
Yeah.
Do I still need to go to class? Am I good?
I've always wondered how that actually works. Yeah. Because your attendance record's not good.
Is Sanders going to class right now?
I know Shiloh isn't. He's the one who really should be, but he's not going.
All right, guys, let's move into a little hockey talk. Hockey talk?
Okay.
Hockey talk.
Go in here, boys.
Alex Ovechkin is now the all-time goal scorer in NHL history, passing the greatest.
The great one.
Wayne Gretzky.
Incredible.
Yes. What do we think? What does this say about Ovechkin? Where is he now in the Mount Rushmore of hockey? It was good for Gretzky to give him one record because Gretzky has all the records. Yeah. It was very classy of him to follow him around the last week, watching every single goal. Very humbling, very good for the sport.
I mean, that's a great way to put it. I mean, Wayne Gretzky is amazing. I mean, they were comparing it to other records, and you see Miami Dolphins, they pop champagne still to this day when the last team loses so they can keep the undefeated season. Eric Dickerson said he was rooting for them to bench Saquon so he could keep his record. And then you have Wayne Gretzky who's at every single game, and he said he wanted to be the first one to congratulate him, and it was amazing. So, yeah, 800. Another really cool thing about that, they both did it in exactly 1,487 games. So that's
a hell of a stat.
That's amazing, And so now, what does that put him all time? Now, as you said, he is the greatest goal scorer of all time. But take a guess on where he is on all-time points.
Probably not even close.
Yeah, not even close.
Gretzky's 50 miles ahead of everyone still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Ovechkin's still 11th all-time in points, and he's the all-time. Yeah, he's the all-time goal leader.
Pass the ball a little bit, huh?
Yeah. He's not giving that puck to anybody else. He's like, no. This is on me.
And so, what does this say for Ovechkin? That he is, and people have said this forever, that he's the greatest goal scorer of all time. I mean, that's just a fact, and now it is actually by data too. Because Gretzky was always known. He said, "I wasn't a goal scorer." He's like that wasn't his job.
What a dick.
And so Gretzky just got passed by Ovechkin. All right, but Ovechkin has 724 assists. Wayne Gretzky has 1,963 assists.
Going to take a couple years.
1,963 assists. So this is the craziest stat of all time. You could take away every single one of Wayne Gretzky's goals, and he would still have the most points in NHL history.
Amazing.
He has 1,963 assists. Jaromir Jagr's second all-time in points with 1,921 points. So it's just like, so Ovechkin, you are the greatest goal scorer of all time. But I don't even know if that puts him up on the Mount Rushmore or the top
of
4
hockey players. Wow,
of hockey players ever, because, he's a goal scorer, but then you also got to think of people like Ray Bourque, who played, or Bobby Orr, played defense. That wasn't their job to score, but they had arguably a bigger impact on their team. Now the Capitals are they're number 1 in the East right now. They're looking really good. If they win a title this year when Ovechkin's 39, I mean, then we're having a different conversation. But absolutely incredible to see, and his celebration was so badass. He scored and then just did a huge dive and then face planted into the crazy rush. It was awesome. That's why Ovechkin's one of the favorites of all time, because he's always just played like a freaking psycho. And he's a maniac. He's a maniac, and for him to celebrate like that is just perfect. He's just he's nuts, And so for him to do it and then celebrate, it was really cool. I wish he wasn't Russian, but it was really cool.
Yeah.
Puts a little damper on things.
Just a little bit.
I mean, it'd be nice to see you competing in the 4 nations, but you're from the wrong nation.
You're from the wrong nation.
I did like that after the game, he went to the goalie and asked for his stick. He's like, cool. Hey, you know how you gave up the all-time record to me? Can I have that?
Can I have that one?
Can I put that?
Planning on using that?
Can I put that in my garage?
This is the one that should have stopped it.
Yeah, this is the one that couldn't stop it.
Yeah. This is the one that you were using, right? When you failed?
Yeah.
When you didn't do your job.
Can I have that?
Sign it for me?
Yeah.
Are you humbled by it? Is it a compliment? Or is it a douche?
I saw a video of it. The goalie was a good. I can't even remember who it was, but
that's hilarious.
He was a completely good sport about it. Took photos with Ovechkin and Gretzky, with him holding the stick and handing it to him. And so he totally a good sport about it, totally understanding. And it's sorry, man. You got the shaft. He was 1 away. He was not going to be stopped from destiny.
It's like LeBron getting the shoes of whoever he scored on for the final.
Yeah. You could have put an actual brick wall in front of the goal that game, and he would have found a way to get the job done. Nothing was going to stop him.
Oh, my gosh. Wow.
Dude, that'd be awesome if Vince Carter, after jumping over that dude in the Olympics, hey, can I have your shoes?
Yeah. Why?
Because
I cleared you.
Known
you
as the greatest
shorts?
poster, the greatest poster of all time, and I want the part that people don't see, your feet.
Oh my gosh! Congrats to Alex Ovechkin. Come on the show. Say hey. Talk about it.
Yeah.
Yes,
let's
please.
do it. I'd love to.
Just rush it.
Let's party.
Yeah. Let's do it. Guys, let's hit the NBA real quick. Big Nuggets fans here. Mike Malone has been canned with 11 games left in the season, along with the GM.
We need to talk about this. It's so depressing.
I guess they were at odds with each other. Then the Kroenke son, I believe, who's kind of running the show, just came in and canned them both. The head assistant is now the head coach for the remainder of the season and the playoffs. Funny thing is, the odds did not move one bit in Vegas.
Really?
When this happened? What does that show? Guys, do we support the firing of Mike Malone and the GM? Chris, start us off.
Oh, my God. This dude brought home a ring 2 years ago. I get that the results haven't been what you wanted them to be over the last 2 seasons since, but this is your championship winning head coach. He's been there for a decade. You give him his one last shot at the postseason and trust that Jokic and Murray and the boys are going to step up and at least give you a fighting chance. Let him know that, like, hey, we can, like, at the end of this season, we can part ways mutually, like, however you want to do this, but have a little class, have a little respect for the guy who finally brought you home a banner. Like, canning him when there's just a couple of games left just shows all of the coaches, no matter what level of success you're able to bring to Denver, we don't give a shit unless it is constantly at that level. And that's just terrible. Like, absolutely terrible.
So apparently all of this is just because Booth and Malone just absolutely freaking hated each other.
Yeah.
And they said, like, everybody described it. It was like just literally like a Cold War. They said that they wouldn't talk to each other. They would have like advocates almost that would go and speak for each other. And it came down to freaking Russell Westbrook. Now, I was happy for a while with him on the team, but when he blew that game against the Timberwolves, it seemed like the entire season just kind of unraveled at that point. They're 11-13 since the All-Star break. They're on a 4-game losing streak, and apparently Booth wanted them to play Jaden Pickett over Westbrook, and Michael Malone just refused to do it. He just won't play the younger guys. They wanted more action from Peyton Watson, and Peyton Watson's a baller, so I would love to see that. But Shams, the new insider, what's his name? The new Woj, right? The new ESPN insider reported that Jokic knew about this before the firing happened, and they said that he understood the decision. What the hell does that say? This is Jokic's only coach he's ever had in 10 years. Right now, and it says Shams' Repulsor report has said this franchise, what's going on right now, it's in a bad place, and Jokic understood the organization's move.
So wow, that is not coming to bat for Mike Malone. That is not.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm not here to argue with Jokic. Like,
move Malone up to GM. He has developed the guys. His X's and O's during a game, I have never liked. And I've been able to
you've been consistent with that. Yeah.
He can walk for all I give a shit for that. His substitutions, the vibe, I just do not like what he does. I think he's been great at developing those guys or putting together the roster for it with the GM. But I'd say move him up to the front office. Get rid of Booth. Put Mike Malone up there, player development, that GM front office. Go get a better X's and O's coach. But the timing is just fucking, that is nuts.
Terrible. I wonder if they were literally just looking at him being like, you are such a douche.
Both of them, can't even speak.
We could not move you into an upper position, into a managerial position, because it's like you are just like you cannot work with anyone. And so our only opportunity is to either keep you both or get rid of you both, because no one will come in and work with the other.
That's a good.
Dude, I just I wanted to keep Michael Malone. You know, if Booth's being a dick, then let him go. You know, and they're talking about Michael Malone lost the locker room. I have a hard time believing that. Like, maybe it's just a couple of different people that were on the team 2 years ago, but I was down there at that parade, and he was on a freaking roll. Those players were hugging all over.
That's 2 years ago, though.
Him 2 years. I mean, like, wow, that's insane.
We got a different roster now.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it, Mike Malone. Take the L on the way out. I mean, it's just like, I love this guy, you know, and so it's just like he's hilarious and doesn't take shit. And I think these NBA players, we've been saying this for a long time, are pansies. And I think that he pushed them. He pushed them, and they don't want to play hard. They don't want to play defense. And Michael Malone is just like, no, get on the line, run. And they're just like, no. I mean, it's just like I don't understand what's happening. You know, it's just
awfully presumptive.
Yeah. How many times? I mean, we've talked about this. If Jokic wins one ring, where's he at? Is it an epic failure of a career? As far as the Nuggets organization, have you wasted this guy for his whole career for one ring?
I wouldn't say that about Jokic's career. I'd say that that's more on the management. I think
that's what Kroenke's doing. I think he's trying to save this.
When Tim Connolly left, that was hard to hold on to. They had Jokic, and Jokic has been keeping that team going. They had a lot of injuries this year, though. I mean, so it's just like it just makes this movie so bizarre. It's like they haven't been full strength like at any point this season. Jamal's been out. Aaron Gordon's been out. I mean, it's just like it just hasn't. They haven't had an opportunity to really gel. Yeah. And so
made no moves at the trade deadline, Joe. They made
they didn't. So get rid of Booth. Get rid of Booth. I just don't. I have no problem with that. Try to get Tim Connolly back. I know, like, because he just lost. I think he just got bought out on his ownership stake by Alex Rodriguez.
I think you're right.
So, that's why like Tim Connolly was like that was a huge selling point to keep him in the Timberwolves organization. Bring his ass back to Denver now. Let him do it. He was the one who built this team. He drafted Jokic and Murray. He's the one who brought in Michael Malone. Let's bring him back. And this bullshit that they fired Michael Malone. I think he's awesome.
Also, who is Booth to tell you who you're supposed to play or not? Like you construct the roster. The coach is coach. That's always been my biggest thing with GMs. You don't know. You hired a coach to do a job. Don't be a Jerry Jones
knows.
Yeah,
Jerry Jones knows.
Don't be a Jerry.
That's true. He is all in.
Yeah. Still
all in, baby.
Oh gosh, guys, should we move into the Masters?
Oh yes. Oh, everybody bust out
the
your
music. Yes.
Let's do it.
Golf Network voice.
Augusta National. It is that time of the year. The best golf tournament of the season. Live comes together. PGA Tour comes together.
The only person who watches Live is speaking.
I watched a little Live last weekend, guys.
You might be the only one.
I watched.
Yeah.
It was on Fox, guys. I'm just saying, it's on Fox. It's on real TV now.
Yeah, so is the UFL. So it's just like,
Okay.
Let's go Brahmins.
Let's talk about the Masters, shall we? I think Rory, Scotty are the favorites. The Live boys come over for a tournament. Got some young blood, been playing well the last year or so. Who's our favorites? Who are we excited about? What's the biggest storylines? Can Scotty repeat? Oh, no, just a flat no, Chris.
No, I don't think Scotty can repeat. I don't know if you guys have been watching a lot of golf this year, but man, Scotty looks so in his head when holding the putter.
Yeah.
He's still playing great. He's still Scotty, but he looks like a head case, and not having your putter like to the nth degree locked in as you're walking into the Masters, like you've got to have that thing dialed. You win and lose the Masters up on the green. And so if you're standing over putts and not 1,000% confident, you're going to struggle. Now, struggling as far as Scotty is concerned is like top 10. 4, top 5. Like, oh man, he had a shitty week. Like, I'm sure he will still be fantastic to watch. I'm sure he'll still be great. But like, it just seems like year in and year out, whoever seems to have just the red hot putter through the entire week is who winds up either closing it out or being in that like top 2 spot.
Yeah, Scotty was hurt a little bit too to begin the season, so it goes Scotty at plus 400.
He stabbed his hand with a broken glass.
Oh,
I mean, so we're saying all this, but he's still plus 400.
He's still the favorite. This is because just my opinion. The bookmakers disagree.
Like he's like made for this course. His game is perfect for this course, and he plays exceptionally well. He's like Tiger back in the day, where it was just like he's going to come on and he's just going to dominate this course, And so like who I'm hoping for. Like everybody's hoping for. I want freaking Rory. Rory needs a green jacket. It's so frustrating because like his entire career he was the chosen one. He's been up and down, but he's still like the top of his game. He's second like favorite right now, plus 650. But it just seems like he's always had the Masters like.
This is the monkey on his
syndrome.
back.
Monkey on his back, and he can't ever shake it. Now, Scott Van Pelt was talking about how like he's been great. Apparently, his pre-practice rounds have been excellent. His chipping is great.
He's playing amazingly this season. He's been so good.
So we'll see. So I mean, he's who I want and who I'm going to be rooting for. But I think that like somebody like DeChambeau or Koepka is going to come in from Live and just tear it up and then to start this whole debate over again. Because I think right now Liv is just being completely forgotten about. I think you were like the only person I know, McCoy, that watches it. And
they got more names, guys. Like I know it's Liv, but they have more names.
I know
it's crazy to think about.
That's just because you're not watching the PGA. They've got
I did, Chris. I literally was watching. I was turning by. I'm like, I know more names in the top 20 on Live than I did the top 5 in the top 20 of the PGA and the Houston. But I know it's the one before the Masters.
Yeah,
but usually
it's the week before the Masters.
But even the week before,
when you're on the Live Tour, remember if you want to take a week off, you're gonna get kneecapped. Versus the PGA, like the week before a major, like nobody real is there.
But even the tournament before, the other Texas one, not a ton of. Also, where's Schauffele? Is he hurt?
Lee? Come on now.
Yeah,
Andrew Schauffele, was he hurt?
He's been hurt. He came back to like the TPG or whatever, the indoor league, played on like the New York team for a little bit. But I think he might. I don't know if he was.
Yeah, he's in the list.
He's plus 1,800 right now.
Yep. They were talking about like whether or not he was going to play or not. So I would love to see him get one. He's got two majors, doesn't have a Masters yet, and he's got a great game. He's an American. I love Xander.
He's an American. I'm looking at John Rahm and Bryson. John Rahm, I think he has actually been forgotten. I think he has
completely.
He's trying to prove that he is back. Bryson, I give him a lot of credit. He is his YouTube channel. He's doing a lot of things to actually promote golf.
Completely rebuilt himself.
I can't believe it, honestly. He's a douche, but he's our douche. Like he's not. He's doing a lot of fun things.
He's nowhere near the douche that he was when he left the PGA. Like,
almost like a Travis Kelce.
He has
changing.
Taken such a big deep breath and actually refound his passion for golf versus his old buddy Brooks Koepka. Just looks dead behind the eyes.
He just does. Also, Phil got like a top 3, top 4 last weekend.
I mean, that's great. Congratulations,
Phil plays great at Augusta.
Enjoy your celebratory coffee enema.
Guys, pick your favorite and your stretch.
All right, boys. Instead of just picking the boring top couple of dudes, we're going to go minimum plus 1,500 for your top pick and then minimum plus 4,500 as your second.
Joey, I think you won the golf last year, friend. So
I did.
You get to pick first. I'll give it to you.
I did. All right. No, because I literally just said this, that I think that if it wasn't going to be Rory, you'd be this guy. I'm going to have to take Bryson DeChambeau. I can't stand the guy. And you're talking about how he's going to be like how he's imaged himself. I don't know because I don't watch Live and I don't follow him on YouTube. But he always plays well in majors. So Bryson DeChambeau.
Buddies, I already went ahead and put my money where my mouth is about to be. I'm going Ludwig Oberg.
Yep. Your boy.
You called that like in February. You called that before.
I did. This is his first shot. Dude was like unbelievable last season in the majors as a rookie. So I'm just stoked to see him get his second shot.
Let me see here, guys. Give me Xander Schauffele. He's my favorite player in the whole. He has been hurt. I think he's been trying to build up towards the Masters. He ended on a heater last year. Him and Scotty. Just both so fun to watch. I think give me Xander plus 1,800. Coming back strong. Let's go underdog, guys. Who's your long shot golfer? Huh?
I love it.
Okay, so for this one, it has to be over plus 4,500. I'm just going to pick the players I love to watch the most, and I'm going to be rooting for Tony Finau.
Oh, we love Tony.
Tony Finau. Love Tony Finau. Big, long shot, but plus 8,000.
Huge hitter, the Llama.
Yeah, the huge hitter, the Llama.
Love it. Chris,
I love that pick. He's such a good dude.
Yeah,
boys, I'm going with the chef. I'm going with Min Woo Lee. He's the other golfer that I've got money down on. Let's let that boy cook.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with the complete opposite of Tony Finau. Sergio Garcia, fucking just piece of shit.
What?
Just an asshole. Plus 6,000, but he's playing his best golf of his career right now on the old Live Tour. So
is he?
I was like,
yeah, he's actually
had no idea he's still playing.
He's playing pretty well, and he's won a green jack in the past. So
okay,
such a dick.
Plus Sergio, you unrelenting asshole.
Let's go, guys. Masters week is ahead. Let's take a music break.
Music break.
All right, boys, episode 87, like Travis Kelce. Ha, ha, ha.
You tried that twice now.
Joey's laughing, so it worked. Yeah.
That's at you, not with you.
Oh, damn it. Squeeze the Meek, Moron Mountain. Thank you, Just Junkie, for tuning in every week. We love you so much. We got some community ones. Listeners have submitted
it.
Chris, but also we need to lead the way for
Yeah, can I go first?
Yeah.
Can I jump in front of the Juice Junkies?
Do it.
All right, fellas. I'm calling it right now.
Uh-oh.
Rory is going to take home his green jacket.
Oh,
that's my squeeze.
That's squeezy.
I think so, too. Yeah.
It's the same squeeze that I made this week last year.
365
And I intend
days ago.
to continue making this squeeze over and over again until I die or he brings home a green jacket. I'd give me a 50-50 on which happens first. So I'm just putting that out into the universe. But my real thing is a claim to shame.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's going to eat it?
Fellas, no, I mean, you would think it'd be a claim to fame because, like, I picked Florida to win March Madness.
Yes, you did.
I got that right. Like, pat on the back, way to go. But as my national champions, like, I watched every one of their games except for round 1, and they were so difficult to root for. I told both of you this. I was like, man, this is March Madness. Like, you cannot let teams continually get up on you because everybody is scrapping in order to keep their season alive, to chase the dream. Eventually, you get popped. You find yourself behind with such a hole against a talented enough team that it just doesn't matter how much you can drop the clamps at the end. And boy, was I wrong. Turns out
You were wrong.
that the Florida Gators can be behind by however much and spend however much of their entire tournament down.
Yeah.
Fellas, I saw a stat going into the Final Four. They had spent 44 minutes losing in their games.
Wow.
Versus Duke's like 3 minutes.
Jeez.
And they're the national champions. And here my dumbass was like, oh, I can't believe I picked these guys. What a stupid choice.
Wow.
They're going to blow it one of these times. And never mind.
Bro, good for you.
Same.
Good job, buddy.
Good for you. You admit that. Also,
So,
Rory's not going to win, guys. We can back up. Rory's not winning.
God, I hope so.
He's not.
I mean, it's just like this is his time. It's his year.
We say this every single year.
Gotta do it now.
Why?
Gotta do it now.
Hey, I'll be making this squeeze again in 2026, 2027. As long as there's a Juice Boys show, I'll be squeezing this.
I think Fred Couples has a better chance of, and he's 65 still going out there swinging it.
Hey. We are
not
big
skins.
fans of Freddie Couples here, okay?
We are.
That is a swing of a generation.
Yes, and I think he's got a better chance of Rory.
You're wrong.
You hate
but,
everything.
Okay.
I hate everything. Rory's not going to win. I want him to win just as bad as you guys.
No, you don't.
He's going to choke like he did last
want
year.
it that bad.
Yeah.
You don't want it that bad, okay? That's your problem.
Oh, thank you for that, Christopher. Guys, we got...
That, buddy.
All right, guys, we got a juice junkie. Mr. Mike rhymes with Ike. Mike?
Yeah, that one.
Friend of the show. We love him.
BFF of the show.
He says, I might have a squeeze. Not very confident start there.
He might.
Not a great start. Is it more appealing for basketball players to play in college instead of the NBA because of the product? Is it heading in that direction?
Okay.
So not necessarily a squeeze. I think he's leaning
in that. He's just like opening up a
can of worms. He definitely leans college basketball. That's why we brought him on for the college basketball special. Mm-hmm. So he's saying, is it more appealing for players to go back to college than the NBA? Says the NBA is tanking, college basketball is not. I would argue college basketball is stagnant as I look at the ratings.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. Yeah, and all this stuff with NIL, I don't know if it's helping its popularity right now.
And there's no programs. It's just free agency every single year.
Yeah, I saw a stat that as far as like D1 starters, there are more people in the transfer portal than not. Like when you take out dudes that are like graduating out or entering the draft, there are more people in the portal than not.
Than who decided to stay on their current team.
Yeah.
That, my friend, is wild.
That's terrifying.
There's no programs. There's no building of a team, of a culture, of a
it's just every offseason you just completely shuffle the deck and it's like, all right, I'm gonna go learn a dozen new names.
For one season, not even one, for half a semester, for a semester and a half, maybe. Yeah. Oh, I hate it all. It just.
I mean, if you're a player like Tyler Hansborough or Adam Morrison or somebody like that you just know that your game is just made for the college system, why would you ever leave? Like, why would I'm going to try to pull, I'm going to try to pull a Cam Rising and stay in for 19 years, and just keep getting eligibility because Cam Rising, I don't think he's going to be an NFL star, and so it's just like I think it's more appealing for that. And college is awesome. College is like my favorite time of my life. So it's like, I feel like Billy Madison when he's grabbing the fat kid's face. Stay here. as long as you can. For the love of God.
No, I'm with you, Joe. I mean, like Zach Edey, Drew Timme, like there's some names in basketball to where it's like you are just that perfect athlete to where in college you are so
a lot of white
dominant.
guys we're talking about.
Yeah.
I think
But I
think every single one of them
step to that next level, like you are
Jimmer Fredette,
relevant. Jimmer Fredette. God, what a name.
I think they're all white guys. Name one fringe black guy. I think we nailed it, guys. If you are a white guy who was pretty good in college, you need to stay there as long as you can. That's what we have learned. Yep, Tyler Hansborough, Tim Tebow probably should have. He would have been that kind of football player, Stay there as long as you can.
No, that's fair.
Never leave, Tim. Van Wilder it.
The only reason that Mike is wrong is because a rookie contract gets like $20 million to sign on the dotted line. So I think that's pretty tough.
Because you only have a 1 in 62 chance of getting to the NBA. So it's just like there's only like 62 people are going to get drafted.
But I think what Mike is saying, if you are eligible and you could go to the NBA, is it worthwhile to stay? Not the guys who aren't going to go.
I think it is now because how much money you can make.
Yeah, but as soon as
you get better.
Well, yeah, it's one of those where like if you're even risking that you swing and miss on the NBA and wind up in the G League, and you're like a Power 5 starter, stay as a Power 5 starter. If you are sure NBA draftee, go for it. Like it's like those guys that are like right on the seam there, where it's like I know you're gonna go for the big, like you're gonna gamble, you're gonna go for the big payday. You've been dreaming about this for as long as you could hold a basketball. Like you're gonna go for this. And more often than not, like, welcome to the G League. Here's some $600 and a pair of LeBrons
and a bus token. Yeah,
here's some Bronnies actually.
Here's some non-whites for you, Cody. That should have stayed in college. Jabari Parker.
No, he was really good in college though.
Yeah, he should have stayed in college.
That's a hindsight is 2020. He should have gone.
He should have stayed. He should have stayed in college. He should have kept on playing there and just gotten in better and developed. And then,
at the time.
But no, but I'm saying that type of like skill set, that type of player that's good in college, but not great yet. Like,
but it would be great
from Duke with Zion's team that all got drafted, and Zion's like the only good one off of that team.
Is he?
Because they thought that he's not. When he plays, he's good.
Yeah,
but he's too fat to play.
True.
And so it just happens.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think college right now is the most appealing it's ever been because you get paid, and if you get paid and get to be the big man on campus for 4 years, why would you ever leave? Did you go to the NBA and be like, didn't be a rookie under scrutiny and just be like, and hate life for a couple of years until you're good? I mean, it's just like, I stay in college.
To go back
hate life at the 4 seasons that you stay? We work 3 days a week. What are we talking about? Hate life?
I think that
was spicy.
I think like Julian Strother and Jalen Pickett's time on the Nuggets has been a little bit not glorious. You think that like Vodko Chanchar's first season in the NBA as a rookie was glorious? I mean, it's just like, no.
Yeah, flying private, traveling the country.
To be like, hey, I'll take the $10 million and not having to go to class. Like,
oh, I liked class.
And in reality, not have to play either.
Like I'm working out, I'm hanging out, I'm just living life. Like,
you get paid millions of dollars to sit on a leather seat on the other. Come on, Joe. Come on. Mike, I disagree.
I like Mike. I agree with Mike. I want to be like Mike.
Looks like I'm the Lone Ranger here, guys.
No, I was on.
You're on the fringe. You're on the.
Yeah, I'm like, unless you are like.
So you're 1 foot one
top like 2/3 draft pick. Like I have like a 90% certainty that I'm heading into the NBA.
You got stipulations
for the NBA. Yeah, it's just if
that's
you're
too
in the
safe
maybe
of
range,
an argument, Pelletier.
If you're in the maybe range.
Okay, that was a little safe there on your end, guys.
Unless your last name is James, then go into the NBA.
It's good.
Yeah, you're
going to be great.
You're good to go. Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for sending that in. Rhymes with like we love you so much. All right, our buddy Dell's back also.
Okay,
he's our co-host. Our boy Dell is our co-host. Moron Mountain nominee. from Dell.
Oh, beauty.
NRA sponsor, Mr. Ja Morant. Oh, gosh.
My God, Ja, what are you doing?
How many warnings, fines, and suspensions do you need
idiot,
before you'll figure it out? The only thing he'll be shooting down is his own career. Nice. Little joke there.
Ooh,
Nice.
spicy.
If you're not following, Ja Morant did finger guns to Buddy Hield during a game.
Back-to-back games.
Back-to-back games. Ja Morant has been known to flash legitimate pistols on Instagram Live and social media. So much so that he lost millions of dollars. I think maybe Nike dropped him, and then he lost out on like half a season of suspensions. And this fool goes around shooting finger guns. It's being investigated by the NBA. I guess a bunch of players do it, but he's a different moron mountain, guys. So Dell is nominating Ja Morant. What do we think?
Welcome. Of course. I think Ja Morant's already been on it. So just like dig a trench, man.
Ja Morant is familiar.
Yeah, he's there. I mean, so he did the finger guns against the Warriors on April 1st. Got a technical, and they said, don't do that. Sent him a letter saying you'll get fined, blah, blah, blah. You don't do that. The next game, April 3rd, against the Heat, bam, in like the first quarter. Like, what the hell is this dude's problem? Right?
He can't read. That's the problem.
He got suspended 8 games, which is absolutely absurd. Only 8 games for actually having a firearm, like whipping it around in a nightclub. That was it. And then immediately after that, so that was March 2023. Then June 2023, he had the video on Instagram with him with a gun again. Then he got a 25-game suspension. The dude's lost $7.6 million.
Just to carry a pistol? Like, what are we?
And then,
so
like,
stupid.
And it's just like, why is he trying to be like this like thug? Why is he doing this? It's like, I don't get it. And of course, remember, the club was in Denver. I remember that. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that wasn't.
Which means he flew with the gun? It was a road game.
Yes.
So,
yeah,
like there's...
brought it with him.
Apparently he has like gun hookups. Like in towns, he just shows up there like, here's your gun. Let's go to the club. So it's just like, yeah.
He's supposed to... Another one, we talk about face of the NBA. He was on that...
Oh, dude.
He was kind of on that short list. It could have been his.
That guy. He was supposed to be that
electric
guy. He
player.
He's ascending into that space, and instead is now just like, yeah, but what if I quite literally shot myself in the foot over and over and over and over again?
At least it wasn't his dick, like
so stupid.
Burns.
And also, I think his contract's up, so Memphis Grizzlies have to actually decide whether to sign him or not. Has nothing to do with the talent on the court. Everything to do if he could not touch a gun,
not whip around a pistol, or pretend to shoot a shotgun,
or pretend to.
Yeah, and it was just
absolute
like, what are you doing?
He's got a condo up there at this point. Dell, you are correct. We got nothing but agreement on this side.
Yeah.
Wow,
what a waste of talent. What a waste of time.
We rarely have disagreement on Moron Mountains.
That's true. Yeah, very true. Joe, if people like Chris, Dell, rhymes with like Mike, want to submit their Moron Mountain claim to shame squeezes of the week, how do they do so?
Friends, Juice Junkies, listeners, keep the submissions coming.
Yes,
by
please.
Submitting your most outlandish sports take, Moron Mountain nominee, claim to shame, or overall bitch sesh by emailing us at juiceboyshow@gmail.com or send us a DM on Instagram at juiceboyshow that has the pulp. We'll read it on the show. Whoop, whoop. Chris,
what's up, fella?
we had a little competition the past couple of weeks.
We did.
We are once again our own sponsors, fellas. The 2025 Juice Boys Bracket Challenge has come to a close.
Yes.
And it's time to give away some Dickle.
Yeah.
Congratulations to our bracket challenge winner, Layla's mom, a.k.a. Congratulations to Layla's mom, a.k.a. listener Lewis's wife.
Oh,
Boys, I got a lot of respect for Layla's mom, and just the tenacity between she and her husband. Her husband was rooting for her to lose just for pride's sake, even knowing he would be the one drinking that bourbon.
I respect that.
Just because, because if he wasn't going to win, he didn't want her to win.
No.
I respect the shit talk.
Yeah.
I respect the shit.
What was she
in the moment?
The 98th percentile, Joe? Is that what you found?
Yeah. She was fantastic. Listener Lewis, nowhere close to there. Not even sniffing an opportunity to win. But he's like, if I'm going down, I'm taking everyone with me.
Damn, congratulations,
Layla's mom.
All right, so Layla's mom, we owe you a bottle of Dickel, and we also promised to give a bottle of Dickel to...
Hold on. Who is dead last? Who made picks? We have to find out.
Oh. And also, extra special shout out to our last place contestants. Third to last, we've got JoJo, who picked Arizona to win it all and completed 420 points.
Oh, nice.
Just a couple of correct points. The 9th percentile.
Oh.
Next, we've got Flippin' Nene, who picked KU to win. 7th percentile.
Uh-oh.
And good old Shania bringing up the rear with a whopping 200 points in the 5th percentile.
Oh,
hey, what's up, Shania?
Who did Shania pick?
Yeah, what was her championship?
Shania had Creighton going up against Villanova in the Natty.
I didn't think Villanova even made it.
Villanova did not
Vanderbilt. Okay, so I was like, Villanova, I was like, that would be a long shot.
Yeah. Sorry. Vanderbilt, who did not make it out of the round of 64.
That'll
almost made it to the Natty. And then we also had promised to give away a second bottle of Dickel. Let's go ahead and narrow it down. We've got 7 of our favorite bracket titles. We're going to narrow it down to 3, and then we're going to put it up to the Juice Junkies as far as who takes home this final bottle of Dickel. We have Final Fourgasm.
Great name.
Love it.
She's a Brackhouse.
A little Commodores reference? Okay.
Yeah. From Deltown.
Okay. Del, I wonder who that is.
Shout out to Del. Like, he's the only one that really got creative with his own name. I love it. Bust Me Baby One More Time.
Ooh.
Love that one.
Brack to the Future.
I like it.
One ACL to rule them all. And one that, for whatever reason, stood out to Joey, so it had to be included. Frumples. I don't get it. Joey,
what is Frumples?
I don't know.
D, what is Frumples? And that's besides just a name for your bracket, which is, why not name it Jeff? I mean, it's just like Frumples. That's hilarious.
Why not?
Frumples.
All right, boys.
Okay.
So each of you make a pick. We'll narrow it down.
I think Joey's going Frumples.
I'm going Frumples, dude.
I think it's got to be Final Fourgasm. That's a good one. Delicious.
I'm gonna go Bust Me Baby One More Time.
Oh, great!
Love the music.
All right,
love it.
All right, so we're down to Frumples. I'm just gonna keep saying it so Joey keeps giggling. It's my favorite part of this show. Bust Me Baby One More Time and Final Fourgasm. We'll be throwing a survey up on the Instagram, and whoever wins takes home that precious Dickel.
Oh. Thanks for that long ass ad read there, boys. Appreciate that. Yeah, appreciate that. Guys, let's hop into the big potato, big starchy fella, tot of the day. Us 3, we're going to go play the Masters. We're going to go play Augusta National, guys.
What?
Don't ask how we got on. We had a referral. They didn't check. We're playing around. We got the shittiest tee time, but it's okay because we're on. No, we're there. Okay.
Play at 3:30 in the morning.
That's, well, I love if that was going to work, but okay.
Sounds like a bad time.
Yeah. I'll wear a headlamp.
Guys, who are you picking?
To see where the ball goes.
You gotta do. That did not work how you thought it would, Joe. Yeah, you that did not go where you thought. Pick your caddy for the Masters. You're the one golfing. Who's going to help you win? Who's going to entertain you? Who's going to have a good time? Who do you want walking that course with you so you can bring home the green jacket? Who is your caddy at Augusta?
So I'm just looking for someone that I can just have a really cool conversation with. Someone that's going to keep me focused, not on that I'm playing Augusta, but let's just have fun with this because we're playing, and also someone that is good at golf. And I was looking through this, and one that just blew me away, and I think I would have a phenomenal conversation with this guy. The old rock star Alice Cooper has a 5.2 handicap.
He does. He's a hell of a golfer.
Alice Cooper is a scratch golfer. All right. The stories that he could tell of the 70s and 80s on tour, and then also give me golf advice. I think that would just be like the most fun thing ever.
That's
I got a whole newfound respect for him watching Wayne's World when they go in there and he just does the whole history of Milwaukee and how it was based on the Milwaukee, the Native Americans. It was so
Algonquin for the Goodlands.
Yeah. And, he has a great like radio host. He's got like an awesome Alice Cooper at Night national podcast, and it's just like I mean, it'd be awesome. Let's rock out like school's out for summer, baby.
That's a good pick, Joe. I like where you went with that.
Great pick.
Okay. Wow. Can you beat it, Chris? Well, Alice Cooper action.
Oh, fellas, I was thinking what are you looking for in a caddy? You're looking for someone with experience. You're looking for someone that can help you read. The course, the greens, know what needs to be done, and someone who's not currently playing, in the Masters, because that just makes sense,
right? Yeah.
So mere weeks after rupturing his Achilles, I'm bringing the most experienced, the most incredible performer ever at the Masters, and he's back to carry my bags. Tiger Woods. Is here with his broken, beaten body. He couldn't walk 18 when he was a player, but now he's here to also hoist my bag around.
He's got to carry your ass's clubs.
Yes, yeah.
It's an insult.
And I'm going to be real straight with him. I'm going to be like, Tiger, this was a PR move. You're going to be like, oh, I remember right here, like I hit a 3-iron from 225 out and hit it to 3 feet, and I'm going to be like, Tiger, I don't have a club in my bag that can do that. Why don't we just swing some shit and see what happens here? It's going to be real disappointing. I am going to post the highest score ever registered in the Masters, and your name is going to be associated with it. I'm sorry. Good to see you.
What you got to do is talk down to him at the course. He tries to give you a recommendation, you're like, excuse me, Caddy.
No. 7-iron.
Yeah.
You give me my 9. Yeah. You don't know my distance.
It's like,
we take 3 wood off the tee only, Tiger. So we're going to be out here for a long time.
I'm playing. He's carrying my bag. My bag that doesn't stand up. It's my woods are made of wood, and
Tiger's giving Chris Big Bertha
together with a Band-Aid. One of them has a Band-Aid on it. So
Tiger's giving you your refills of Fireball.
Tiger officially quits golf forever after this. Yeah, the bag is just loaded.
See, I didn't know we were talking about
loaded with Fireball.
We're doing this like Tiger Woods today. Alice Cooper's 77, so I don't think he can carry my bag. But so you're talking about Tiger today. I would say Cooper in the 80s.
Okay, I'm with you.
Guys, I'm going to go with a caddy that is in the Caddy Hall of Fame. You may know him from the 1913 U.S. Open. The 13-year-old who helped out Francis Ouimet, who was the amateur that won the U.S. Open.
I didn't know this. Is a great story.
Have you not seen the movie? It's Shia LaBeouf. It's a Disney movie, the greatest game ever played.
I didn't know what that was all about.
Oh, it's about the only amateur to ever win a Open.
And he had a 13-year-old caddy?
And he signed up, and they're like, who's your caddy? He's like, I need a caddy. And he looked around, and this kid was following him. And he's like, you want to be my caddy? He's like, hell yeah, I'll be your caddy. He was like 4'8", a caddy, and he's in the Caddy Hall of Fame. He ended up being a millionaire. Car dealership from Cadillac. Shout out Cadillac, send us a car.
And a millionaire back in that time? That'd be like...
In the 50s, 60s. So, but it was 1913 was the U.S. Open. You guys don't know this? I thought you guys knew this.
No.
What? Have you not seen the movie? You guys should watch the movie.
You already asked us that.
You guys should watch that.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. He only ended up being like 5'2" or something. He was a short fella. But... yeah, he's in the Caddy Hall of Fame, guys.
I just think of that scene from Caddyshack where like the littlest caddy has to hoist Rodney Dangerfield's bag and just spins around and falls on his ass.
That's what it is. He was barely tall enough to actually carry the bag, but it is a legitimate story. He was the caddy of a U.S. Open winner. So I got the best actual caddy here, guys. I guess Tiger's okay. I bet he can help out. But yeah, caddy number 2. How about that? Beat a 13-year-old, Joe.
He will. He's a principal.
Don't physically beat a 13-year-old, but hey.
So for this next one,
I'm sorry. He was 10 years old. He wasn't 13. He was 10. And he's going to win me at Augusta. He's going to win me.
I love it.
Continue.
Okay. So I'm going to go with somebody who I just want to have them to make me laugh, and I think also improve me at golf. And I want this one guy for one reason. When I sink a putt, which is extremely rare, it is
almost never.
It's a celebration, right? And I want Alfonso Ribeiro out there with his 2.6 handicap doing the Carlton. Right there on Augusta, cheering
Very
me on.
impressive.
Yeah, cheering me on. He sank a putt. He did it. If I can get it onto Amen corner without hitting out of bounds, which is like damn near impossible.
What do you think the odds are? The casino odds, Chris, of Joey hitting it on. What do you think?
Amen corner.
Yeah,
sticking the green on Amen corner.
One.
Yeah.
At tournament length.
No, on the whites or the blue, we'll give him that tee shot.
No, this is in the Masters.
Distance is not the problem. It's the accuracy.
Plus
20,000 to get it on the green. Give me an infinity.
Infinity.
Do the books take that? Oh my gosh!
Like Joe's just gonna step up there and just rip his driver and be like, "Fuck it, it'll be on the other side of the lake."
Let's go. I mean, I'll just pull a tin cup and just keep dropping until I stick it. Just give me another one. Give me another one.
Oh my gosh, Joey, can you beat Carlton from Fresh Prince?
I just said Carlton.
His pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris, can you beat it?
No, you said Joey. Could you beat it?
Oh my
God! I can go again.
Amateur hour here.
Alfonso Ribeiro, but 2.6 handicap for Alfonso Ribeiro.
He's a good guy.
That's
very impressive.
That's remarkable.
Chris, beat it.
Fellas, I'm surprised nobody went with my next pick. I'm out here to get squirrely and really find out, like, okay, the Masters is all about like class. Yeah. But when you're playing, just how much are they going to enforce that? Like, will they kick you off of the grounds if you're technically a competitor? And Bill Murray and I are going to find out.
Good.
We're going to be out there ripping tequila shots. And here's my one rule. Every time I slice one into the woods, we switch clothes, and now you pretend to be Chris, and I'm the caddy. And so then next time you go into the woods, then we switch golfer. Back. But I'm going to need him to. Yeah. That's what makes it funny.
Well, you got to send him into the shit to hit. He's not going to like that.
That's fine. We are here for shenanigans and for only shenanigans.
So Tiger and Bill Murray.
Real consistency on my picks.
Well, I'm going to go with another. Guys, no one's taking the actual caddies around here.
Why? Why would I do that?
I'm taking Bagger Vance, guys. Come on.
Okay. Wait, is he a real person?
No, not even close.
Oh, okay.
But a hell of a movie. The Legend of Bagger Vance. Will Smith plays him. 43% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That means it's a hell of a movie then, right?
Not the greatest movie in the history of movies, but he was such a vibe. The rhythm of the game is like the rhythm of life. You got to feel it, not fight it. So when I'm extremely frustrated, I'm gonna listen to this guy. Ain't no soul on the entire earth. Ain't got a burden to carry. This is a game that can't be won, only played. So play it. Oh. You know, remember in that movie, he literally just walks up in the dark as Matt Damon's hitting golf ball. He just comes out of nowhere.
Supposedly he was like an angel.
Inside each and every one is one true, authentic swing. Something we was born with. Something that's ours and ours alone. Something that can't be taught to you or learned. Something that got to be remembered.
When I'm struggling, when we were doing Wayne's World quotes,
guys, walking through Augusta, this guy just spitting vibe into my ear. Oh, I'm gonna play. I might win. I might go get a green jacket.
I love that both of you picked the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air's
very true.
two main characters. That's impressive.
Yeah. That's true. Bagger Vance and a 10-year-old. I got a shot here. I got a real shot.
I mean, I've got Tiger Woods and Bill Murray. Like it's
Chris is not going to mix. I think Tiger's going to get pissed off at you guys.
Oh no!
The whole time.
He's not there to be a competitor. Like Tiger Woods is a huge shit talker and loves having fun when he's not having to be competitive.
We'll see. We'll see it on the course this weekend when you're out there with Bill Murray and Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods is so competitive, he created a golf league where he doesn't have to walk. All right, and so just so he can still
because he's a competitor.
Yeah,
true. Now you're just carrying my bag and a whole bunch of Fireball.
Damn right, guys. Next week we have to do the Juice Boys rules of golf.
Remember, Juice Junkies, you can listen to the show on all major podcast networks and YouTube. Please follow and rate the show and leave us a review through Apple, and we encourage you to follow the YouTube and Spotify channels. Also, be a friend. Tell a friend about the podcast. Join our Juice Junkie community. Cody, back to you.
Let's do it, guys. All right, that just about does it for us. Like we said, if you haven't been listening, it's the Masters. We're gonna have a little Masters.
Friends.
Hello, friends. We're gonna have a little Masters fun. We got a quiz, a little pop quiz for you guys when it comes to the Masters.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
Okay. Let's see what you guys know. Let's see what you know about the Masters here. Who was the first player to win back-to-back in the Masters? Ooh. It is multiple choice. I can give you the multiple choice, or you can just guess.
Multiple choice.
We got Arnold Palmer, Jack Nicklaus, Tom Watson.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to go with the Golden Bear off the top of my head, so I'll go with that.
Okay, I'm Golden Bear, but then Arnold Palmer's older, so you said who was the first? I'm going to go Palmer.
B. Jack Nicklaus. Oh for 1.
Let's go, Golden Bear.
Who holds the 72-hole scoring record at the Masters? Tiger, Jordan Spieth, Dustin Johnson.
Oh, wait, no, it's Dustin Johnson. Yeah, because 2020, they played in the fall, and he just crushed the soul of Augusta.
Joey.
I think Chris got it.
Dustin Johnson it is. Yeah. Chris is up 1-0. Who's the last player to win the Masters on his first?
I have 2-0. I got both of them.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Guys, Joey, suck one. Who is the last player to win the Masters on his first attempt? I don't know if we'll know this. Larry Mize, Fuzzy Zoeller.
Yeah.
Danny Willett.
Ooh, Danny Willett.
All right, guys, the winner is Fuzzy Zoeller. Who got Mr. Fuzzy?
Nobody.
Neither of us.
Fuzzy Zoeller, I completely forgot he was a thing because he was completely shunned and pushed away after Tiger won the 97 Masters because he said, the boy is putting well, he is chipping well. He did everything to win the green jacket. Let's just hope he doesn't serve fried chicken and collard greens at the Masters dinner. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Very racist.
Yeah. And so after he said that, everybody was like,
All right, guys, who is the only player to win the Masters twice in a playoff? Nick Faldo,
playoff.
Bubba Watson, Steve something.
Seve?
Yes.
Seve Ballesteros?
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah. Come on, dude. Seve Ballesteros.
Is that who it is?
I'm going to guess it's a sweet name.
I'm going to go Bubba Watson. Seve Ballesteros?
Nick Faldo, guys. You didn't know Nick Faldo?
What is going on? That wasn't C.
That was the third option you gave us.
Yeah. Oh, I did. I did A, C, B. And I don't know why.
What the hell? Don't lead with
Who
that. Just say the name.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Juice Junkies, this is how the sausage gets made.
Oh, this is it, guys. Who played in the Masters the most?
Who did it?
The other guy.
Nick Faldo. He said Nick Faldo.
Nick Faldo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who played in the Masters the most before winning? Mark O'Meara, Art Wall, Sergio Garcia. In that order.
I think it's Mark O'Meara.
Sergio is correct.
I'm on the board.
Nice.
He's on the board. Who has won the most money at the Masters? Scotty, Phil, or Tiger? In that order.
I think probably Scotty, just because payouts are like insane these days.
Joey?
Okay, so how many has he won? How many has Scotty won?
2.
That might be more than Tiger's 5. No, but Tiger won in 19.
Yeah, but Tiger did just win.
I'll go Tiger.
Phil, guys.
Really?
Phil making money.
No way.
And we'll end up with this. Who is the oldest Masters champion? Jack Nicklaus, Tiger Woods, Bernhard Langer.
He's old.
I'm gonna go with Tiger just because.
No, I think
that most recent win was like I guess he's not that old. He's just
like
80 shit.
I think Jack
I'll still go
won in like
Tiger.
84 or like 83. It was like ridiculously late. I'm gonna go Jack.
It is Jack, Joe.
Yeah.
Well, are you guys tied now? Do we need one more to?
Sure.
Okay. Last one. Here we go, boys. Who's the only player to post all 4 rounds in the 60s at the Masters? Tiger, Cam Smith, Scotty Scheffler.
I thought it was Tiger when he did it at Pebble when he won by like 23 shots. Scott.
Cam Smith hasn't won it, so
You don't have
Tiger
to win
Woods.
it, though. Cam Smith, guys. I don't know when he did that, but
what?
yeah.
And he didn't win? Was it just like 69 on 4 rounds in
a bunch of 69s? Yeah.
So he
I
And
guess.
that's how we end the show. On a bunch of
All right,
69s.
just on a
huh?
bunch of 69s.
bizarre. Yeah.
Every week.
That's how we do it, guys. Episode 87 of the book. Thanks for getting through this one with us. I think I drug us down. I'll eat this one.
You sound so passionate about it.
Your claim to shame next week.
I ate this one. I am so sorry, just junkies. But hey, We'll keep learning how to read.
We did it. Here we are.
Be back next week in episode 88. Oh, buddy.
We'll figure it out.
Tell a friend. We'll figure it out eventually. We'll get there. Love, love, love. Bye.
Bye.
See you in the stands, junkie losers.
Yeah.